Hi, my name's Voodoo Vince here, a smaller channel on YouTube. We're going to do a little bit of streaming here, or try to anyway. This game is pretty fucking rough. There's some pretty cool elements to it. Currently, I cannot set my sprint key to sprint, so I can't sprint. Numbers of people are having serious issues with this. Other people, completely unaffected. I just played a multiplayer game, worked fairly well. We're going to knock down some of this video. Graphics quality medium. I'll turn it to low and see what that does for us. Currently, I can change any other key, but I cannot set a sprint key. Like, if I change this key, it'll change it to left shift. I go back, hit it again, changes to F3. Go to sprint, hit left shift, nothing fucking happens. Space bar, doesn't matter what the fuck I hit, I can't set a sprint key. Hadn't been able to since the beta. Anyway, it's not necessary, but you can't play a campaign because you have to go through a tutorial, and you have to be able to sprint at the beginning of the tutorial. So, you can't fucking play the campaign because you can't sprint, because you can't set the key. But, you can play multiplayer, so we're going to try and host a game, and I had one that was okay, but it looked like two of my people either dropped off or I don't know what the fuck happened to them. All of a sudden they were lost in translation. When you first crank the game up, it's an extremely long load time. I believe that they'll get a lot of this ironed out, but it's who knows how long it's going to take them. They postponed the start of the game twice. They only pushed it like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something. Let's see here. We did a little bit of leveling up in the last game, just seeing if it was going to work. Which apparently I lost all of that from the last one. I'm going to go back with this again. I was fortunate enough to have an apothecary last time, but this assault cannon saved our ass. I have no idea. Okay. Interesting. Select your journey. Chapter 1. Ready. We'll go ahead and let's start this game here. The last time people were able to just jump right in, so hopefully folks will be able to do that. For a lot of them are locked, even though they only have a couple players. So we're going to kind of see what happens. Really disappointed so far with this game. The potential and the amount of time they had to try to put this together, and not really impressed. The game looks very good. The internals are nice. I think it's a lot of stuff that they'll be able to fix, but for me, I mean, something as simplistic as not being able to set a key. Why, I've got a joystick set in here. I've unplugged it to try to get it to work. That didn't work. I unplugged my Xbox controller that I hooked up. That didn't work. So I have no sprint key. Well, I can't play the campaign like I said before. This worked fairly well. It's learning the commands because I can't get any further past the third iteration of tutorials, so I have no idea what everything does. Outside of that, it seemed pretty good. Everything was working fairly well. We managed to push into one area, activate power for a section of the ship, and we were moving to an area to try to and I guess my game locked up, maybe. Okay. I don't know if you were able to hear me or not.
Brother Librarian, the initial boarding strike is proceeding, but we have lost contact with Squad Gideon. Your sensorium should receive Gideon's beacon signal, though it will be weak. We need Squad Gideon to secure the breaching zone. Locate them as quickly as possible. When you are successful, proceed to secure the landing area to establish the full bridgehead. Praise the Lion.
I don't know if I have somebody coming into the game or what, is that popped up last time waiting for brother, so. I guess we'll see.
We're sending Gideon's beacon channel to you. Swift vengeance.
Since we're alone, we're going to wait up here with our assault cannon and let it do a lot of the work for us. Not sure how far I'll make it, but let's see if we can attract this couple. Yeah, I got movement now. Turn the graphics down to low because I was having some stuttering issues when they're extremely close because of the muzzle flashes over in your face when you're shooting and stuff. It was pretty rough, so. We don't get some help, it's going to be a real short trip. So obviously, talking about some of this, you have these derelict Spacehulks. They're full of these nasty motherfuckers. And essentially with this assault cannon, we've got 400 rounds of sustained fire, but once you have to stop to reload, that kind of makes it, it's kind of painful. So we've got movement over there, we can see it in range. The problem we're going to have is, as we get damaged, with no apothecary, which is our healer, fucker. make it without help. Definitely tell we have it on the low graphics. And sadly, with our Terminator armor on, we cannot jump. So. I think we'll stick with the assault cannon for now. I can't change my class, which is good, but I believe that we'll says, do you want to fix your failure? So we clicked on it last time, and so it was like, I figured that would be continue the mission, but apparently not. Apparently continue is continue, and fix it is to go back to the fucking main menu. But it gives you a main menu button there in the beginning, so I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me either. I guess I ought to spool up the feed here where I can at least see what folks are saying. I'd imagine it's going to take us back to the beginning here.
Brother Librarian, the initial boarding strike is proceeding, but we have lost contact with Squad Gideon. Your sensorium should receive Gideon's beacon signal, though it will be weak. We need Squad Gideon to secure the breaching zone. Locate them as quickly as possible. When you are successful, proceed to secure the landing area to establish the full bridgehead. Praise the Lion.
Yeah, what he said. I'm gonna do some events here, a smaller channel on YouTube. We're gonna do a little bit of streaming here and try to it says we are not streaming, which is bullshit, because I definitely am streaming. Let's see. Let's try this then. Apparently cannot nice. Let's see here.